Hi gems, it's your girl Ambra here and welcome back to my channel. You guys, I am so stoked to do this video. I have partnered with Marjani Beauty and I'll make sure to link all of their information below. I wanted to tell you a little bit about this brand. If you guys have never heard about this e-boutique, specifically what it caters and what it's all about. Finally, there's a beauty destination for women of color. Marjani Beauty is a beauty and cosmetic e-boutique for women of color with a curated selection of beauty products from across the globe. And I can attest to that. There are several products that they provided to me in this lovely box that come as far as Sweden. And I don't think that I would have the know-how or even the reach to know that all these brands are out there that cater to women of color had Marjani not reached out to me. And what I love most about their website is that it is a one-stop shop. From beauty tools to blushes to highlighters to complexion, my absolute favorite, you can find the things that you need and realize that there's way more options out there for you for women of color. I'm astounded that I've never heard of them before. I'm super, super excited to be working with them because one thing I love is online shopping. And the second thing I love most is a one-stop shop. That means you cut down on shipping, you cut down on taxes. Honey, I'm all here for it. And then you only have to worry about one package coming to your door rather than 4 or 5 different packages to get you a full face. You know what I'm saying? And then particularly you're supporting brands that are being conscious enough to know that their consumer, is a breadth and beautiful range of color from the fairest to the deepest of the skin tones. One other thing that they mentioned on their website is that they want to empower all women of color to accept and embrace their diversity, redefine traditional standards of beauty, and connect elevated global brown indie brands with a local consumer. So I am just super excited. I love what they stand for. I love what they offer. You guys, I did this entire look with the products that they sent me from their curated inventory on their website. Again, like I mentioned, I'll make sure to list all that information below. But if you are interested in how I achieved this full face, then keep watching. Alright gems, I'm really excited to get started with this tutorial. What I ended up doing off camera was my brow routine. 1, it takes a lot of time, and 2, I noticed with the goodies that Marjani Beauty sent me, they did not send any brow products. So I don't want to highlight anything that they don't sell on their website. So let's just jump right into skin. I've already cleansed and moisturized the skin. So now we're just going to set ourselves up for a primer. You guys, I'm using a high definition foundation primer, pore and fine line minimizer. It's oil free, silky smooth finish, and infused with vitamin A and E. This is provided by the brand.
The correct pronunciation is Amoa. Irene is a professional makeup artist working in commercial print, high fashion, runway, TV, and film in the DMV metropolitan area.
Gold finish, nice pump. The directions are super tiny. Use a pea-sized amount and apply gently to the skin before foundation. So we're just gonna check this out. It's definitely a silicone finish. It feels really smooth on the skin, which is really encouraging because I love a smooth base. For foundation, you guys have heard of our lovely, fabulous friend AJ Crimson. They do provide these these dual skin cream foundation, all his shades on their website. So I'm gonna see what we have here. Oh, she sent me the foundation and I'm in the shade 6, and she sent me the highlight and contour in deep. So we're gonna be utilizing both of these products for our full face. Oh, I love the component. I don't have anything from AJ Crimson except his bamboo setting powder, which is fabulous, by the way. And I've always wanted to try his product, but I always felt like it was a little pricey, so it's made me like a little nervous. But what a great opportunity to try it out for the first time, especially being oily combination. Cream foundations I tend to stay away from, but it's a beautiful component such as this. Says AJ Crimson cream foundation shade 6. So I'm really excited to see how this works on the skin. Well, I'm obsessed because the coverage is amazing. AJ Crimson never disappoints. I've met him in person. He was so sweet and so forthcoming with information. All right, next up, we're going to use that highlight and contour compact. And we're going to use the shade 7 to highlight under the eye. And I'm just going to use the back side of my foundation brush and apply it. Ooh, yes, like the perfect shade. And I apply that directly under these dark, baggy circles under my eyes. It's been rough, y'all. It's been rough. All right, then we're going to use the pointed part of our Beauty Blender and blend out this highlight. And again, using the same tool, I'm gonna use, this is the shade 4.5 to contour. And just place it in the hollows of my cheek. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I love a contour that has like a red in it because then it like gives me like this nice little sun kiss. I'm gonna blend this all out. Actually, this is the side that I use for highlighting, so I'm gonna go on this side for the contour. And just push that product up because you want to create that shadow that's going to give you the appearance of a slimmer face. Okay, so we're all blended out. Because I don't know what I want to do with my eyes yet, I'm going to leave that as is and probably apply that highlight on my eyes to prime my lids. So stay tuned for that one. To set everything in place, this beautiful brand, look at this packaging. This is called Marena Beaute. It looks like it's based out of Stockholm, Sweden. And this is a pressed setting powder.
The correct pronunciation is Marena Beaute, and it's a Swedish brand started by a Senegalese makeup artist. The names of the shade are cities in Senegal, where she's originally from.
This is definitely for my under eye highlight. This is a beautiful like caramel that's really going to lift underneath my eyes. And then I have another pressed powder here. This, you guys, this is in Swedish. I can't even articulate the names, but let's see. Oh, made in Italy, but distributed out of Sweden. Very interesting. And this is the other pressed powder. Awesome. So I'll use this to set my whole face. This is beautiful. Look at that mirror. That's a nice size mirror. Yeah, that's dope. Look at that finish. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. It's very buttery. And then I'm going to go into the shade Ebene, and I'm just going to tap my brush in any excess and press it into the skin to set in the rest of my face in that cream product, the cream foundation and that cream contour. The component looks like this. It's a 4-play wet dry eye color.
This line, Reina Rebelde, which translates to Rebel Queen, created by Regina Merson, is a nod to her Mexican culture. Merson wanted to capture every part of the country's beauty through this line.
Oh, it's really pretty. Look at that. Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna wear now. Okay. All right, I definitely think I know what I'm gonna wear now. Okay, so these eyes have a little bit of concealer because I cleaned up under my brows. So I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender and buff a little bit of that concealer down. I feel like I don't need to go too intense. So I'm just gonna set my eyes, and I'm gonna use this brush to do that. I think what's going to be really fun to do is to use this pressed powder in Ebene as a transition shade. All right, so I really love the way that pressed powder create a transition shade for me. Next, I'm gonna go in with, this shade here. It doesn't have names on it, but it's definitely a lighter blue. Well, of course it's amazing. Look at that. Okay, I can dig it. Ooh, wrong brush. I did see a little bit of fallout, but that's when you're packing on colors. It's like bound to happen. So like don't. But I think I'm gonna use one of these shades wet just to kind of see how it performs. And that's gonna be like this icy lavender shade. Just gonna go ahead and use my finishing spray here. And I'm going to dab in here and see what she looks like in the inner corner. And then I may bring it in a little bit too. Oh yeah, it's pretty. I was provided a lash, and Lord knows I can use a little bit of lash help since my lash extensions need some love, but I haven't had an opportunity to make an appointment to go see my girl. So in the interim, I'm going to be using the Lotus Mink Fur lashes provided to me by Marjani Beauty, and these beauties look like this. Super pretty packaging. I don't know much about Lotus, but it does say that they're distributed out of Nevada. So I'm gonna go ahead, plop these on, finish my left eye, and then we're gonna finish up the face. All right, Gem, so I finished both eyes. These lashes are stunning. I'm really excited to be wearing strip lashes again. This is beautiful. So let's just jump right back into the skin and wrap this whole look up, and then I can give you my full review on Marjani Beauty and all the products that they sent. So for highlighting, in retrospect, I probably should have put this underneath my foundation, but neither here nor there. They sent me the Danessa Myricks Beauty Illuminating Veil. Look at that container. This is in the shade Radiance. And it has a nice little pump here. Let's just squeeze a little bit on the back of my hand. And this is what it looks like, you guys. Oh my gosh. This is something that you can definitely mix into your moisturizers. You can put underneath your foundations to kind of give you like a beautiful glow from within. I'm going to use a little bit on the highest points of my cheek, and of course setting that with a powdered highlight. So I'm just going to use the back of my beauty blender and tap into that product and just place it right on the top. Look at that. That is beautiful. And press it into the skin. We're almost there. We're almost there. Blush. Again, provided to me from Marena Beaute. This is a powder blush, you guys. Same type of like matte component with the shiny press logo on top. Oh, wow. Look at that shade. I am really into berries for the fall, so this is a beautiful blush. And I'm just going to use my Lisa Frank angled blush brush. Nothing special there. And I love applying blush right above my contour and then blending into the highlight. Oh, and this blush has like nice little sparklies in it. All right, for lip, they did send me a lip product by our lovely, fabulous friend, AJ Crimson. This is in the shade Subculture, which is a really beautiful nude, and I get excited about that. So I'm just gonna use any brown lip liner because at the end of the day, we're not gonna play ourselves. We know we need something that's going to contour the lip to really blend in lighter shades. And since we have so much activity happening on the eyes, it really grounds the look when you do something a little bit more downplayed and subdued, such as a nude. I got it so pretty. You guys, this is really bomb. I was just like, I was a little scared that it would be too powdery white. Oh my God, that's beautiful. So I'm going to set my face off camera with the setting spray because I did not get one from Marjani Beauty. I'm gonna come back on and we're gonna talk about all of this product, okay? Just gonna get right into it. All right, gems, I am back. Do not be alarmed. I have a whole video about this hair. I already have one that's live with me creating the wig. We will talk about the review at a later date. Brace yourself. But I just wanted to get back on, show you the full face. I am obsessed with the skin product, you guys. This lip is everything. Like, who knew? I mean, I knew that the girls are going crazy over Subculture from AJ Crimson, but I guess I wasn't naturally gravitating towards most of his products. And I am sadly mistaken that I did not jump on this much earlier in the program. You guys, I wanted to tell you that a lot of the products will not be found in your local CVS or Walgreens or so forth, but overall I am thoroughly impressed with the shadows, the skin products. This blush is absolutely beautiful. I definitely am obsessed over this liquid highlighter from Danessa Myricks. And overall, my experience, I was able to find everything that I needed. So it's very user-friendly, the website, and I'll make sure to list that information below. I got everything in a timely manner, and I feel like all the products, for me, it was a one-stop shop. And that's the most important. And I love that I didn't have to dig deep to find products that would work for my skin tone because this website caters to people of color. So I was able to make a lot of selection and choices without only one or two options. There were a plethora and range of options for me. And that really makes me excited. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you love the way that the look turned out. I'll make sure to link all the information and all the products that I used below. I'm really excited about finding a new pressed powder. This brand, Marena Beaute, is just beautiful. I love the setting powder because I used it more like a bronzer. And then they did have that like caramel shade that I use underneath my eyes and everywhere that I applied the highlighting cream product from AJ Crimson. So overall, I mean, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, make sure you comment below. I love engaging with you guys. I always respond to the best of my ability with any of your questions and provide some insight. Give me your feedback on how you think this look turned out. But other than that, gems, shine bright. Mwah. Bye.